If your customer asks to see leather furniture and you only show top grain products, you might scare them off with the price. The reverse is also true if you assume that they want to spend the least amount of money possible and start with a leather gel product. You may not be showing them the look, comfort, and durability they want. They may think that everything you have is not real leather. Establishing your customer's true needs is not always easy. Let's look at some strategies for asking questions that are easy for your customer to answer and help you get the information you need to guide your customer. Filling out the customer needs information form is critical, and the 5 questions on the form are a great starting point. But you can go deeper and get even more information to help you find the right product for your customer. Let's take a few questions from the C&I and look at the follow-up questions that will help establish your customer's true needs. These follow-up questions show that you truly care about finding the right product for your customer. They are questions that are easy for a customer to answer, and they differentiate you from the other salespeople in the marketplace. I guarantee no one else is asking these questions at other furniture stores. Let's start at the beginning. You ask, "What brought you in today?" The customer says, "We're looking for a leather sofa." Before going right to asking them to describe what they are looking for, try some of these follow-up questions. "Great, we have a lot of styles and leathers for you to look at. Is this something new for you, or are you replacing an existing sofa?" Notice that this is an example of the this or that questioning style we discussed in customer needs system training. This question is easy for a customer to answer. Their answer will give you a little more information before you go on to ask them to describe what they are looking for. For example, they might say that they are replacing their old fabric sofa, which their 3 kids and a dog wore out after a short time, and they are interested in leather for its durability. So now you know they need a protected leather. Or you could ask, "So that I can best guide you, can you tell me what it is about leather that appeals to you?" They might tell you that they like the richness and luxurious feeling of leather. This tells you that they are thinking of top grain leather, which could be semi-aniline, pull-up, or protected. Bonded leather would probably not be something they will like. You could also ask, "Have you ever owned leather furniture before?" This question helps you understand the customer's expectations of leather furniture. Now you can educate them on different types and guide them to the leather product that will meet their needs. It is important that customers understand what they are buying, and they need you to be their expert. Make sure you explain exactly what they are getting. Following the C&I, you would now ask them to describe what they are looking for. The customer may or may not be able to describe it. If they can, great. If they can't, stay away from asking if they want traditional or modern, as those terms mean different things to different people. But you still need some style direction to help guide them. Try asking, "Do you prefer clean, straight lines or something more ornate and curvy?" This helps them tell you the style direction they want without using labels like traditional or modern. If the customer is having trouble articulating what they want, try asking these questions. "Can you tell me what you like best and least about the sofa you have now?" Again, this is an easy to answer question. Customers are comfortable telling you what they like and don't like about something they already own. With this information, you can now identify products that have the qualities they liked in their old sofa, and none of the things they didn't like. For example, the customer might say that their current sofa is bonded leather and they are disappointed with the way it held up. Well, Now you know to show them only top grain leathers. You could also ask, what else is in the room that you need to work with, color or style-wise? This question does a couple of things. First, like the previous question, it is easy for the customer to describe what they already own. So they might tell you that they have a dark wood carved coffee table. This tells you that the sofa needs to be a more round and curvy style, rather than something straight lined. The second benefit to this question is that it may identify the customer's other unspoken needs. For instance, they might tell you that they just moved into this house and the room is completely empty. They are starting with the sofa because they need a place to sit. So they need a whole room of furniture. Again, good to know. Now you get to the next question on the C&I. Can you tell me about the room and what kind of use it gets? Some customers will gladly tell you everything. Others will say something like, it's our family room, and leave it at that. But once again, you need more information. Here are some probing questions that are easy for customers to answer. How many people do you need to seat? If they need to seat more than 2 or 3 people, you could ask if they have considered a sectional, or perhaps a pair of chairs in addition to the sofa. You could also ask, are you thinking about something that reclines? This will tell you whether or not motion is an option. You could also ask if they eat and drink on the sofa, or if they have pets and children. You could ask if they entertain in this room. Their answers will tell you whether or not they need a protected leather. This is also a great time to talk about the furniture protection plan. The FPP is always a good investment, but even more so with leather. If they were to accidentally tear a seat cushion, the one service call to repair it on their own would cost more than the entire furniture protection plan, which gives them unlimited protection for years. Next, you want to ask about price range. Sometimes it's hard to talk about money, but you have to if you're truly going to meet your customers' needs. You don't want to show them a Porsche when they were thinking of a Kia. And you certainly don't want to show them a Kia when they were thinking of a Porsche. Often, the customer will tell you that they don't know their price range. Sometimes, it's because they don't want to share that information. But often, it's because they really don't know. You can help them by asking, have you shopped anywhere else and seen things you liked at a price you were comfortable with? This question will tell you if they have already been shopping around and the price ranges they have been looking at. They might tell you that they saw a leather sofa they liked somewhere else that was about $800. So, now you know they are in bonded leather territory or a leather match territory, and you can start there. They might tell you that they saw a sofa they loved, but it was $3,000, which is way more than they wanted to spend. A good follow-up question would be, what price would you be comfortable with paying? You could also ask, when was the last time you bought a new sofa? If they have never bought a sofa, or if it has been a long time since their last purchase, they might be surprised at current prices. This is another opportunity to explain the different leather options and their advantages and disadvantages. There are dozens of furniture stores around town, and they sell furniture at vastly different price points. If you have not been successful after a couple of different attempts to determine your customer's price range, reassure them by saying, at Weekends Only, we have a variety of leathers, bonded leathers and synthetics at different price ranges. I'm sure you will find something you love at a price you are comfortable with. Let's go take a look. Regardless of what type of leather your customer is considering, you need to share the care and maintenance information for that product before they purchase. If it needs to be kept away from heat and out of direct sun, tell them up front so that they can factor that into their decision. The goal is to help your customers articulate their needs so that you can help match them to the right leather products that fill their needs. Some of these questions may not have been things your customer was thinking about, but they all play a role in your customer's ultimate satisfaction and enjoyment of their new furniture. By asking these types of questions, you are truly an advocate for your customer's satisfaction. You are living out the company value of taking personal responsibility to meet customers' needs. Congratulations! You have completed the slideshow on leather selling skills training. Please see your trainer for the next steps in leather selling skills training. Thank you.